Okay, this time, let's have, Matt, let's have the team with your back four working in this end, okay? And let's have the gray team working at this end. Okay, this time, boys, there's no goalkeepers. Okay? Okay, boys, here we go. Oranges, so you've got a back four, and you should have 4 more players up the field. Yes, 1 more orange, even if it's a keeper. That's fine. 1 more orange, please. And let's have the gray team start with the ball. Balls are on the side. Okay, and just hold up for a second, boys, just so I'll explain to the coaches. Okay, so basically we have an 8v8 game set up. There's no keepers, because now we're moving into team defending. And this is all going to be about communication. It's going to be about your shape and your compactness. We will play throw-ins when they go out of bounds, because we're going to talk to you about getting your start position early. Okay, and these are the things I want you to think about. As the ball's moving, go ahead, Matt, and just let's be higher up the field, boys. Higher up the field, oranges. Okay, just go ahead and connect the pass. We're going to walk through it, boys. So just relax for a second. Everyone relax. Just connect the pass back anywhere. Okay, and then we're up together, boys. Up together. Okay, in a 50-yard area, anytime a ball is played into a player, go ahead and play into Jonah. We need pressure on the ball. So that's the first thing. So real pressure. Closer. Okay, you don't have far to go. Real pressure. The next thing you're thinking is, I must be within 8 yards or so of my teammate. Okay, and generally in a game where people get disconnected, the opposite side winger often is out so far. The center backs sometimes are apart from each other. The striker doesn't work back. So we're going to have an exercise here working primarily with the orange team just on their communication and their shape. Can they be within 8 yards of each other at all times? Can they always have pressure on the ball? So in other words, they have to, let's say the ball gets played, let's find one right here. So we're traveling now as the ball's traveling. There we go, and just stop for a sec, and you're telling your teammates where you want it, where you want the run rounded, etc. Okay, so your job, boys, is to make sure that there's pressure on the ball at all times. And you think in a game as well. Go ahead and play it back to Matt. You need pressure on the ball. Boys, you need pressure on the ball. And stop for a sec. Okay. Okay, just relax for a sec. The areas now that we want to avoid possession for the gray team will be a ball played. Play into me, Matt. Into this bubble in here. Sorry. And I'm turning. Okay? That's a major area. We don't want a ball in the bubble area in front of the center backs, full backs, where the players turn and come out. Okay, so that's one thing you must stop at all counts. The second thing that we must stop at all counts, just drop off for a second, is where the ball goes back there to Manny, there's no pressure on the ball, and just take a touch, Manny, and clip it into the net. Okay, there's just no pressure on the ball. In a game, that wouldn't be a goal, but the point I'm trying to say, dangerous things will happen from there. The third thing that we want to try and take away, just go ahead and go wide. Play him a ball. Is we must stop crosses. Okay, we must stop crosses. Those are the 3 things that we're going to deal with to begin with. Eventually, we'll deal with central penetration as well. Okay? So balls go wide, no crosses. Balls go back, keep pressure on the ball. No balls turned in the bubbles, in the bubble in front here. Those are the things you're working for. And Grays, you'll do the same thing as well with your defending.
Do we keep it if we win it? We keep it.
Go to goal. Okay? Go to goal. Okay, and you can, let's go ahead and start with Matt. And like, boys, remember I said, the ball goes out for throw-ins. You play throw-ins, because that's the time to get your start position. We're going to talk about that. Play. Okay. Okay, you're on. Good block. Okay, so that would be, hold up, so that would just be a goal, a simple goal. I'll make one point here. Ball goes out for a throw-in to the orange, actually to Jonah, to the gray team. Just get in the habit. I mean, this isn't, we're not at a professional level, so the touch of your opponents and so on is not great. So think, boys, when the ball's out for a throw-in, it's one of the easiest times to take the ball back. You actually get that moment, where if you get a quick, good start position, you know the length of the pass is limited simply because it's a throw. More than likely, that pass is going to be within a 15, 20-yard range. So get your start position, concede nothing off throws, and pride yourself on, ball goes out for a throw-in, it's going to end up being our possession because we get quick start position. Don't put your head down. Get your start position, then rest. So let's look at that as well. Play. Good block. Okay, and let's play from this end. Let's not play any corners. Okay. Are you together? Well done. You're working together? And finish? Okay, good work. Okay, and just relax for a second. Okay, now you can do a couple of, this is again for the coaches. We can make this completely shape-oriented by saying the ball is only going to be one. Let's start, Matt, with the ball. Start with the gray team. Okay, just stop, just relax, boys, for a second. The ball can only be won with an interception, so there's no tackles. So in other words, you must travel when the ball's traveling. No point getting there late and then having to rely on individual defending. We're relying more now on shape and anticipation. And we use the phrase a lot, read the passer. If Matt puts his, just hold up for a sec. Face that way, Matt, for a sec. Stop right there. Where is he passing the ball? He's only going there. So there's no point, you're not worried over here. Okay? If there's good pressure on the ball, have someone up tight on him now. Okay, stop for a sec. Stay even tighter. Take away his right foot. Take away his right foot. Take away his right foot. Stop for a sec. Is the pass going long or short? Short, okay? So those are the things that you're telling each other to anticipate. Okay, this time, we'll go interception only. So no tackles. If you don't arrive in time, there's nothing you can do except keep your shape. Okay, play. Is there an interception? Yes, well done. And block the cross. Block the cross. Okay, and just relax for a sec. Okay, decent in terms of overall shape. Two things I want to show quickly here before we move on. Let's go back again to Matt. Okay, this time, this is Bellevue's back four, or four defenders together, correct, boys? So now, let's start thinking about stopping central penetration. So in other words, play right here, Matt. Play right here. Okay, if the player is turned in the bubble here, early run from the striker. Early run. Hold your line. Okay, start thinking about that. If the player's turned in the bubble and it's a central penetrative pass, can we be narrow enough to cut out these passes? Okay, so those are two things that I want you to really consider. Can you hold the line and use, we don't have a goalie, so use your brains to stop them from penetrating in here. Let's go back again. Okay, and the last thing, boys, with the back four, can you stop strikers coming off you? Can you either, let's say this fellow here comes off, you either go yourself, and we're adjusting, okay, or you're using one of the midfielders. So don't want any player just coming off while the four of you stand there together. Okay, play. Okay, great team. Organized versus the throw-in. Yeah, well done. Excellent. Okay, so there's your transition, just a quick one on a throw-in. Okay, here we go. Okay, excellent. Easy win. You're up together. Boys, look along the line. Back four, look along the line. Up again. Good transition. Okay, and stop for a sec. Okay, decent though from the orange team. Okay, back four, not bad in terms of not one behind the other. Stepping up when the ball stepped up. Other things you can do, this is for the coaches now, boys, is you don't have to press all the time. Okay, let's just drop off a little bit here, back four. Drop off more. Even more, 5 more yards. Okay, there may be times, Matt, just take a touch and clip a ball. As he takes a touch, lowers his head, looks up, lowers his head, drop as far as you can, and let's just see, can you get in? Okay, quick drop, boys, all the way. Okay, and you'll find that most of the time, if the drop distance is good, you can do that. So start thinking about that. Let's also let's play the ball back to Dan. Let's play into Matt. So this time, stop for a sec, hold the top player. This time, we're actually not going to pressure the ball all the time. This time, we're going to think about protecting the space behind us. So our pressing is going to be more organized. So we're not going to go in the front 15 yards of the field. We're going to concede that. If they lift their head and try and play in, we're going to work on our drop distance and clear that. Okay? Everyone clear on that, boys? So you're not going to press in that top 15 yards of the field. This is for the orange team specifically. If the ball's played in here, play in the bubble, Matt, full pressure. Absolutely full pressure. Okay? Ball back to Matt. If there's a bad touch, ball into Manny. Take a really bad touch, Manny. Take a really bad touch. Press that. Okay? And the final thing is hold the ball. Take Manny on for a sec. Okay, lose it to him. Lose the ball to Manny. Press that. Press that. Stay in because you've just lost it and you got numbers around the ball. Okay, so I want a clear differentiation. Are we pressing high up or are we going to drop off a bit? And as soon as they play into it, we're going to win it and go. Okay? And remember the 3 moments to press high further up the field. Bad touch and transition. What was the third one? Just those 2 then. Sorry? Yeah, as soon as you lose it. Okay? All right, let's hey boys, so I want it clear. It's a call of hold or are we pressing? Here we go, play. Okay, ball in. Now, boys, what are you doing now, oranges? What are you doing, oranges? Okay, and stop for a sec. Just play the ball back to Matt. As soon as that ball goes out, boys, there's too much dead time here. So the ball's gone out. That's your time. Get your shape. You can get high up to get a good start position and be willing to drop off. Okay, there shouldn't be this 12-yard gap in here. Right now, your midfield is too flat as well. You need someone ready to take the space in here. No one comes off. Okay, get your start position earlier when the ball's out of play. Here we go, play. Hold, patient. Okay, and hold up for a sec. So obviously, too much of a drop. Needed pressure on the ball once he's penetrated the first player. Let's go again, Matt. Let's go again. So the oranges can work a little more in their defending. Okay, and relax. Okay, well done, boys. Okay, that's good. You can coaches, you can do other things if you feel they're not working hard enough for long periods, meaning that the ball's turned over too quickly. Make it +1 for both teams, +2 even. Okay, and it doesn't matter how many players they have. If their shape's good, they're going to have some success.